Yo, what's going on? We're back with another game review, and this time we're talking about God of War Ragnarok. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you think about the God of War series or what game you want to see me talk about next. Alright, let's get into it. God of War Ragnarok is an action and adventure game that was released in 2022 and published by Sony. It's a single player game and is available on PlayStation 4 and 5 and PC. It's a sequel to the 2018 God of War game and the 8th game released in the series. Like the reboot, this game is based around Norse mythology, with the earlier games in the series based loosely on Greek mythology. The game continues the story of Kratos and his son Atreus on their journey to prevent Ragnarok from coming to fruition. In mythology, Ragnarok is a series of events and catastrophes that end in a great battle at the end of the world. Atreus has grown from his adventures in the first game, but he still has a lot to learn as a young man. He is no longer just a boy with a bow, he's a co-hero with his own secrets, choices, and struggles. Where 2018's God of War redefined the Ghost of Sparta, Ragnarok deepens his myth, his grief, and his fatherhood. It's a game that dares to step beyond bloodshed and bravado, which for some gamers is a good thing, and for others not so much. The game explores what it means to change, to raise a child amongst chaos, and to outgrow the gods even as you battle them. Some familiar faces from the previous title play huge roles in the sequel, Freya and Brock and Sindri, for example. You also run into some people alluded to in the previous game, and new characters altogether. The gameplay is similar to the previous release and features all of your typical God of War components: combat, puzzles, main quests, and side missions. You control Kratos for most of the game. One of the new additions is that at certain times in the game, you will control Atreus and go off on your own independent journeys without Kratos. You'll also have more companion characters that'll join you on your missions and aid you in combat. You'll even be able to upgrade other characters' skill sets and weapons like you can Kratos and Atreus. Combat isn't very different from the previous game, but have added more detail and weapon and defensive options. You have your Leviathan axe and Kratos' classic Blaze of Chaos. You'll also add a new weapon with unique abilities and usages of his own. Atreus also has new bows at his disposal. There are 6 different shields that you can utilize in Ragnarok, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. How you play or your specific situation at the time will determine what shield you should use. You can still use the services of Brock and Sindri to upgrade all of your different weapons and defenses. You can also buy and sell items from them as well. The skill tree expands on the 2018 game's version with deeper customization. Kratos has a different skill set for each of his weapons, and each tree has 3 different sections. You have technique, ranged, and melee. You also have skill trees for some of your companions as well. Exploring the realms is one of my favorite elements of the game. Each of the different realms have a unique atmosphere, creatures, stories, and challenges. The different colors, weather patterns, and fights keep the game fresh and helps it from getting stale. The boss fights are pretty good as well. To me, they're better and more difficult than in the 2018 game. You have to apply different strategies in each major boss fight. Another one of my favorite components is the character development. Every major character changes and grows from the time we were introduced to them until the end. Most have times struggling with anger and thoughts of revenge. They struggle with the thought of war and the idea of what that might cost. You see a lot of people second guessing their decisions. That's what makes the plot real good. You don't ever really know what's going to happen and what decisions people are going to make. You never really know how the story is going to end. I definitely say Ragnarok is one of the best games I played recently. I think they took the 2018 God of War game and just made a way better sequel. Now, as good as the game is, it isn't perfect. Mid-game, the pacing kind of stumbles a little bit, and some side missions can drag. If you're a fan of the God of War series, this game is a must-have. If you haven't gotten into the series yet, it's not too late. You can start with the 2018 game and follow it up with Ragnarok. Now, with all that being said, I give God of War Ragnarok a 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Got a lot more content on the way. Also, let me know in the comments what you think of Ragnarok or what game you'd like to see me talk about next. Until next time, we're out. Peace.